colleagues are downstairs to be there for support, just for anything. Yes, so we are happy as Kigali City Tours to have you here on our Kigali City Tour bus. And this tour that we are going to have is going to actually to cover the part of the city of Kigali, which is the old part of the city of Kigali, where we talk about much of historical and cultural sites of this city of Kigali. Alright, so taking photos is allowed, except for security agents such as police and army. We do not involve them in our photos and videos. And of course, where we see some restrictions regarding taking photos, I'll also let you know so that we don't take ones. However, it's worth it if you take it. Right? And this is an interactive guiding. If you have any question, please feel free as well to ask. And any comment. May I know which country you're coming from?
Kingdom of Eswatini.
Oh, Kingdom of Eswatini, Swaziland. Yes. We are happy to welcome you here in Kigali, Rwanda. Yes. And we have Nigeria. Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome. Yes. Rwanda is a land of 1,000 hills with a million of smiles. Yes.
We're only saying that smile for the first time.
Really? I can even look at your face and your face can tell me that you've been very well.
How can you say that when I'm around?
Yes, people used to call it a land of 1,000 hills, but we always mention that we shouldn't forget that it's also a land of millions of smiles. Yes, 1,000 hills, there are so many, it's an expression. I guess with the days you've been here, you've been able to see like almost everywhere here in Kigali is hilly. Also outside of the city of Kigali is the same, except for the eastern part of the country, which is neighboring Tanzania. That's where we find some savanna and flat areas. Yes. Alright, to start, to begin, Kigali is the capital city of Rwanda. It exists since the 14th century. That's when Kigali was founded by one king of Rwanda named Kirima I Rugwe, who founded Kigali as the capital city of Rwanda. Of course, during the first colonization, Kigali was still reconsidered as the capital city of Rwanda by Dr. Richard Kant, who was the first German governor to Rwanda. And then Kigali remained, of course, the capital of Rwanda even after the independence of Rwanda on the 1st of July 1962. Geographically, Kigali is located at the heart of Rwanda. That's to say, in the center, where it is surrounded by 4 provinces. We have the northern province, southern province, eastern and western province. Yes, and Kigali is just in the middle. Over the last 2 decades, Kigali was able to grow into a modern city in terms of infrastructures, and of course in terms of becoming one of the cleanest cities and also one of the greenest. Yes, and of course Kigali is inhabited by a population of around 1.2 million, and of course the whole country accounts for around 12 million. Yes, it's such a small country, Rwanda, which is a landlocked country of a size of 26,328 square kilometers. Is it bigger than the Swatini or is it smaller? It's bigger? Yes, at least you have a country which is smaller than us. Sometimes we feel like it's small. Of course, Rwanda is of course a landlocked country. It does not touch to any sea. Of course, for land import and exportation, we use Dar es Salaam port in Tanzania and Mombasa port from Kenya. Yes. All right, let's keep up with our tour. But of course, as part of the Kigali introduction, Kigali, just like other provinces, is made up of districts. And Kigali is just only made up of 3 districts. Those are Kicukiro district, Gasabo district, and Nyarugenge district. And currently, our tour is starting from Gasabo district, which is the largest district in Kigali, occupying the northern part of the city of Kigali. And of course, our next district to visit will be Nyarugenge district, which is considered to be like the oldest city, because that's where the city began from. Yes, we shall also be there. Of course, here, this district where we are is called Gasabo, and the sector we're in for now is called Kacyiru. Of course, when I say sector, we have provinces, below we have districts, then we have sectors, and then below sector we have cells and villages. Cells is like a small authority compound, like in a neighborhood. Yes, below the sector. Yes. Of course, on the left side here in Kachiro we have many embassies, such as this one, the British High Commission on our left side is also found here. Of course, here we're going to find many embassies. Then on the right side, this is one of the oldest 4-star hotels that was usually known as Hotel Nobotel Mubano. However, it has undergone, it is through renovations, and probably will come up with another name, but it is one of the first 4-star hotels to be built in the city of Kigali. And of course, as part of embassies on the left side, this is the embassy of Kenya, also operating from here, which is also one of the East African community countries as well, which is of course one of the neighbors. And then as we proceed, we will see many things, such as here on the right side, this is called RISA, Rwanda Information Society Agency, which is one of the government institutions but in charge of technological and ICT innovations. Yes, it supports all ICT and technological projects. So from here, no pictures are allowed. Rwanda Islamic Cultural Center. And of course there is a mosque here. There is a mosque, there is a school, Islamic school, and there are also libraries, Islamic libraries. Yeah, this place, some people call it Gaddafi, because it was built under the occupation of the Rwandan people. If you see the flag of Libya from there as well, because it was built during the era of Gaddafi, and that's why many people call this place around here Gaddafi Street. Yes, so there's a school, Muslim schools, there's a mosque, and a library. You see the names on the streets. And then in Nyarugenge, because Nyarugenge is spelled starting with N, N-Y-A, Nyarugenge. So here it is going to be K-N to mean Kigali Nyarugenge. So I'm going to look at the signs of the road. For example, if you look ahead on your right side, there's KN Avenue and KN 12 Avenue. So those are the namings of the streets here in the city of Kigali. So when you see KN, immediately you know that you are in the district of Nyarugenge. Alright, so for now, in Nyarugenge district, we are already in the sector called Muhima sector. And Muhima sector, even though it's the name of the sector, but Muhima is the name of this neighborhood ever since, because this neighborhood is known as the oldest suburb of the city of Kigali. So it is called Muhima. And of course, Muhima was the name of the hill. The roundabout on your left, this is the embassy of the US. The building is here since 2007. However, the embassy exists since the colonial period. Yes, and then opposite to us, this is an estate called Vision City Estates, one of the famous estates in the city of Kigali, of this yellowish building. And on the right side, you can see some reddish buildings. So there are two phases to one project, but the project is supposed to have office. They are residential houses. Yes, so sorry? No. Those are actually built for private, so that once they are full, they are complete, they are sold to private people. So they were initiated by one of the institutions called Bartmann. It is the one in charge of pensions, retirement funds. Yes, so they just build them and then they sell the houses. So the yellowish ones you see, they were built in 2017. And as you have seen, they are divided into units of buildings, and the money shifts from 80,000 US dollars up to 400,000 US dollars. Yes, depending on the size of the house. Yes, but of course, since the houses were bought by by private people, they can resell them at probably a certain price. But of course, as I said, it's a project which is supposed to have 4 phases. So there are 2 more phases that are going to be, you see on the side, to be extended on the side. Of course, not only the estate you have here in the city of Kigali, there are many others. It's just that this is the recent one and the largest one. But of course, its first phase was built in 2000, and they were called Vision 2020 Estates. Yes. So this is part of, this is a project actually that are always encouraged to complement with the government program of, Rwandan modernization in terms of living. So we will see even apart from these beautiful ones, but there are also other nice ones also that are built elsewhere in the country to support especially the most vulnerable communities in the country. We will see those as well, which are also built in a modernized way.
Support these lower income communities or these most vulnerable communities. Those are the communities who are considered under the lowest category of social wealth, and that means that these people could not get any other opportunity or any other way of getting places to live. So that is why they were offered these houses for free. And as you can see, they also have supply in water and electricity. Okay. And for water and electricity, of course, it's like for free. It's not for free like it is, but of course it goes by